Today for our old stamps, we're visiting the United States. So here we have our first group here. Some of our old ones. We have a 2 in brown and white. Super. It's one of the old ones. Then moving up a little bit in time, we have the pink. I believe it would have been a red and white, but it looks kind of pink now. And that's also a 2. Now go down to that second row and look at that first one. It says official stamp. It's a 3. And if you notice in the bottom corners, it has the U. And then in the other side on the right is the S. So that tells you super old. Really cool. Then we have our 5. Another nice old one. And then our 3, and if you notice in that 3, which is brown and white, in the center of the circle on the left-hand side, you have your U, and on the right-hand side, you have your S. Now those 2 3s on both sides, they've seen better days, but to think they're still around. Kind of cool, isn't it? Love it. Alright, let's take you to our second group. Right here. I'll zoom that down a little bit so you can see it better. There we go. Now these are stock transfer stamps. Okay, from New York City. We have a red for the $1. Purple for $2, a brown for $2, a green, a hunter green for $3, a lighter green for $4, and a 10 in blue. Alright, those are for transfer stamps. Okay, now let's go down to our third group here. And of course, just our numbers. We have 1/2. It says orange sale. Isn't that weird? The overprint on it to be that. So we have a 1/2. Then we have a 1. We have a 2. And in our second row, a 3, a 5, and a 10. Now those you see an awful lot, so they're not super rare, but they're nice to have. Okay, and then our last group today, of course, are our ships. We have a 5/8. Can you imagine 5/8? How did they do 5/8 of a penny? I have no idea. And then you have a 2 in the second row, red. The 5/8 was blue, by the way. Kind of cool. And then after that, in the second row, you have your 2 in red. And you have your 5. I think it was a shade of purple. Almost looks like it was. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing them to you. See you on the next video, and be sure to share the video with other stamp collectors. Alright, bye-bye.